Alrighty, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome in. This is BabyNation.com back with another video, guys. Welcome back to another video, like I said, and today we're going to be doing the NBA power rankings. Well, I don't know if this is a power rankings video or just a check-in. I don't know how to really describe this video, but we'll go ahead and check it out. But anyway, like I said, guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe before. Make sure you guys join the Discord and follow me on Twitch. Both are in the link in the description. I really would appreciate if you guys would join that. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and if you guys haven't checked already, make sure to go check out our recent content. The Minecraft Monday video was out. Our previous video, which was yesterday, so if you haven't checked that out, make sure you guys do so. And then make sure you guys also come check out tonight. We'll have our NBA weekly pick show coming out today as well, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys, if you guys haven't checked out this post I posted here on YouTube, by the way, make sure you guys like, subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys providing 62 subscribers here. But if you guys check out my post, I posted this out 2 days ago. I'll be getting hopefully I'll be getting a Nintendo Switch 2 for my birthday. So if you guys have any gaming suggestions like Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch that I got now, or the Xbox Series X, so if you guys have any suggestions that you guys want to play in games or anything like that for future streaming, make sure you guys please let me know. It'll be a huge blessing, and I really do appreciate it. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into the video. Let's go ahead and rank these basketball teams. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the list, and then let's go ahead and remember, this is after the first 5 weeks of the season, and we will do this every single 5 weeks. This is basically just like a check-in / power rankings to see where every team's at. Sure, it's way too early into the season to call like finals or anything type that stuff, but you know what it is. We do this every single 5 weeks. That's why we check on these teams every 5 weeks. But top of the tiers, we have the teams that are elite right now, the teams that are good, the teams that are solid, the teams are on a little bit of a slugfest, which means they're not really playing at their fullest potential. They're kind of going through a bad situation right now. And at the bottom of the tiers, we have dog shit. Well, everybody knows dog shit because they're ass. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start it in with Philly. Listen, Philly was not actually playing that bad. Philadelphia, they've been a little bit more. They started the season hot, but now I think they're starting to lose. They're starting to go on a losing skid now. I mean, obviously, I think they're solid because I think they have a good raw. Tyrese Maxey's been really good. Joel Embiid's been really good. But this team is, and I know it's early on, but this team is not playing as good as they once were when they started the season, for when they were like 7-1, 8-1. Next up, we got the Portland Trail Blazers. Listen, I know why the team called this before this season. They called the Trail Blazers ass, because it was fair. The Trail Blazers were ass, but so far they've been pretty damn solid this year. I'm not gonna lie to you. They actually been impressive. Actually, one of the more underrated teams in all of basketball this year. Yeah, I know they're under 500, but they're playing good basketball. Like they're barely almost winning every game now. After that, we have Milwaukee. Listen, Milwaukee is just like Philly right now. Milwaukee was off to a really good start. Like they're going to be right here in the good category. But now, since they starting to cool off, Giannis is injured now, and the team doesn't really look as they're the same situation as Philly. Yes, I do think they're a good team, but they're not playing as good as they once were when the first season opened up. When they started like what was it, 7-2 I think it was at. But anyway, the Bucks, man, like I think they're good, but they're not cooking as they used to be. Next up, we got Chicago. Man, same story as Philadelphia and Milwaukee. Like I said, the Bulls are actually rolling. I think the Bulls are like 6-0, 6-1 going into this year. Now, as I'm recording this, they're 9-8. So they've been playing good basketball. But they're just like the Sixers in Milwaukee. They are a little bit of a slugfest right now. Not gonna put them in slugfest. I can't do it for them three, because them three teams have been balling out earlier when the season first started. But now it starts with each one of these three teams. They're starting to get a little cold now, so I gotta put him in solid. Next up, we got Cleveland. Even though Cleveland's still a little banged up, I'm still gonna put him here in the lead. I still think the Cavs are probably the best team in the Eastern Conference. And listen, we'll get into the teams that I think have been playing a little bit better than them, because I think it's fair to be saying that there are some teams that have been playing better than them in the Eastern Conference. But for right now, I know, like I said, some teams are ahead of them in the East, which we'll talk about here in a few moments. But I just look at this Cavs team, even though they have been dealing with some injuries so far this year. year, and it's been kind of been crazy. It's been kind of hitting the injury bug so far this year, and they did everything they could to keep up. So overall, I think this Cavs team is still elite. They still have a good young core down there. After that, we have the Celtics. I mean, the Celtics have always been solid, man. But at the same time, it's like the Celtics are solid. And I bet they can't wait to get Jason Tatum back, and Jaylen Brown, Peyton Pritchard's been them guys have been balling out. But the Celtics were actually the exact opposite of the Bulls, Bucks, and Celtics. The Celtics were actually off to a slow start this year. I think they were off to like a 2-6 start, and ever since they started winning some games, and they're about 500 records. I'm recording this, so definitely an average team right now. Jaylen Brown's balling out, which I love to see, by the way. But anyway, the Celtics, they're a decent, solid team right now. Next up, we have the Clippers. Listen, the Clippers are the exact definition of a slugfest right now. Literally the exact definition. Like, there's no way. I know there was some concerns for going into the season about the Clippers' age and all that, but I did not ever think the Clippers were going to be this bad. There's 7 games under 500 for recording this. The team looks old. They're not. I mean, they literally do have nothing but old players on the roster. Team's not playing well. Bradley Beal's out for the rest of the year. It's just a slugfest. I don't expect this trend to continue for the Clippers for right now, man. It's been brutal for them. Next up, we got Memphis, another team that's dealing with a whole bunch of injuries, but yeah, they're on the slugfest right now. I know they're in the play-in tournament, but like I said, they're like 6-7 games under 500. They're not playing as well. No, and this team's been getting a lot of ass beatings too after the play, man. They took a lot of snot poundings out here the last couple weeks. Listen, if Memphis was a good team, they're gonna have to play better than this, which I do think it will turn around. Like I said, it's too early in the season to say like it's final. This is what this team is, but for right now, man, like I said, this team's off to a slow start. Knowing this team's history, they're normally off to getting a good start. So maybe we're reversing that this season. I don't know. We'll see, but they got to get it together, man. They're on the slugfest as well. Next up, we have Atlanta. This team is too inconsistent, man. They're kind of like the Falcons in the NFL. Like one time they look good, one time they look bad. Just going how the East is, in the Eastern Conference, there's not a lot of good teams in the East. I'm gonna put them in good because they actually have one of the better records right now in the East, and the team actually, if I'm not mistaken, the team actually looks better without Trae Young being on the basketball court. I know that's crazy to sound, but hey, that's just what it is. By far, yeah. But overall, the Hawks are playing pretty decent basketball right now. Next up, we have the Miami Heat. Man, the Heat are impressive right now, man. The Heat are actually a good team. Like that, they're impressive. Listen, without Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, and some other guys, Norman Powell's been absolutely balling out, and he's actually done a fantastic job of staying above water, even though Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo's been out. This team's currently 3rd in the Eastern Conference. I'm recording this. I mean, they have one of the best offenses in the league. Eric Spoelstra's coaching his ass off. I know it's a little bit too early, but for right now, man, the Heat are balling right now. Next up, we have Charlotte. Yeah, they're dog shit, man. I mean, like I said, if I'm not watching LaMelo Ball, I'm not watching too much of anything. The team's terrible, absolutely dog shit. Can't do nothing on the basketball court. Their offense is terrible. Besides LaMelo Ball, their defense is ass. I mean, they're just nothing to say about New Orleans. They're just terrible. They're just a terrible basketball team. And I know they have some bright spots like Brandon Miller. He's been pretty good. LaMelo Ball, he's been pretty good. So they have some offensive weapons, but overall, the team has been ass. Next up, we got the Utah Jazz. I'm actually going to put them in slugfest because I know the Jazz are kind of like in the same situation as like the Hornets, but the team's not really supposed to be that good. Maybe not the Pistons, well, the old Pistons, a couple years ago. But the Jazz have actually been competing in games. Yeah, they're losing games, or they lost majority of games that they're playing in. But the thing about the Utah Jazz is that they're playing like winners. They're playing like legitimate winners. They're playing like they can go out there and win every single game. And they keep the good teams go close too. So I was great to put them in dog shit, but after the last couple of scores, they kept some really good teams in check and close. I'm gonna put them in slugfest. They're not as bad as you think they are. Moving on, we got Sacramento, another team that I think that should be better than this, that they're not right now. I'm not going to put them in dog shit because I do think the Kings have no star power in DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. What's a bonus when he comes back? I don't know if he's going to come back. He's injured right now. But this team, has so much firepower to be playing this bad. I mean, I know they took a couple ass beatings in a row, which was kind of pathetic. But at the same time, like the King, they should be better than this. I'm gonna put them in slugfest right now. But you guys better switch some things up. You guys be better playing the potential basketball, and I expect you guys to be playing this year. Next up, we got the New York Knicks. I mean, this team realistically should be elite right now, but listen, the Knicks have been a little bit inconsistent right now. The Knicks have actually been pretty damn bad on the road so far this year. I think only won one game on the road as we're recording this. It's been 5 weeks of basketball, but at the end of the day, like they're still a really good basketball team. Like they have good weapons. They have everything that they need to this year. I'm gonna put them in good because I think they're good, but they need to start playing better basketball, man. They need to stop keeping things competitive with bad teams. That's what the Knicks do most as well so far this year. If they cut that, they'll be a good team. But for right now, they'll be elite. But for right now, we're gonna put them in good. After that, we have my LA Lakers. I mean, the Lakers are kind of hard to predict because we're 12-4, but we have one of the worst offenses in the league. If I'm not mistaken, we have one of the worst 3-point shooting percentages in all of basketball, which is confusing when you have LeBron, Luka, and AR on your team. Plus, but the team is balling out though. Like they're third in the Western Conference. I'm predicting this. The team is off to a really good start. So far for me, it's very fun and pleasing watching this team play as a Lakers fan. I'm gonna put them in good. I'm not gonna put them in elite yet because they do have to slow down their turnovers, and our defense is still a major problem right now. But right now the offense is electric. The team's looking good. I like where we are right now. Just gotta fix up that defense. If we fix that defense, I'll probably put it in the elite. But we're just good for right now. Next up, we have the Orlando Magic, another team that should be good, but they're just solid right now. They're very inconsistent. They're in and out. Yeah, their defense is consistent. Like I said, Orlando's defense is probably one of the best defenses in all of basketball. It's just their offense, man. Like I said, their offense got to show up, and Desmond Bane's been showing up, but it just feels like without him and since Paulo McCarroll's been out, I don't know how long he's been out, but since he's been out, it looks like they're just relying on Desmond Bane to do all the work. And if he doesn't do all the work, then the Magic are going to lose the majority of their games. But yeah, like I said, the Magic, they're a decent team right now. They're a team that should be getting better as we go, as the next time we do this and after week 10. But yeah, they're a pretty solid basketball team right now, but I expect them to play better. Next up, we got Dallas. Ooh, Dallas is actually a hard one to rank. Do I put him in ass or do I put him in slumfest? Because could run right now, the Dallas are right the next last place in the Western Conference. And if you look at it, like the team is not playing good. Cooper Flag, he's playing all right, but at the same time, they don't have Anthony Davis. He's injured once again. Kyrie Irving is still out. The team's not playing well. And this is kind of a hard one to rank because like who other teams am I gonna put in the dog shit category? I'm gonna put them in slumfest because overall I do think the Mavericks will get better as the season progresses. I'm not expecting them, especially when they get their guys back. I'm not expecting them to play like how they're playing right now. I mean, if it would be, it'll be absolutely confusing. But for right now, we're gonna put them in slumfest. They're not playing good basketball right now. After that, we have Brooklyn. Yeah, they're dog shit. But one thing I want to say about Brooklyn is I want to give some props to Michael Porter Jr. I want to give some props to him. Like he feels like the only Nets player that's just balling out right now and just actually putting up a fight for his team. But besides that, everybody else is playing like shit. Like there's nothing good about Brooklyn right now. Other than Michael Porter Jr., there's just nothing to look at for Brooklyn. Like they're not a good basketball team. I mean, Cam Thomas is probably balling out on that stuff, but like I said, Brooklyn is not a good basketball team. They've never been a good basketball team. After that, we have Denver. Man, in the back of my mind, Denver's one of the best basketball teams in the league. Now, I know they took a couple losses that they probably shouldn't have lost to, but listen, as a team in general, the team is just balling, man. The team looks even better than what they did last year. I mean, the team looks the same, but Cam Johnson looks like he has a big impact on that team. Like what I'm seeing off the bench in Denver, Jokic looks like an MVP favorite once again. Their defense took a major uprise from last season. Like I think this team is phenomenal right now. They're arguably probably one of the best teams in all of basketball. Next up, we have the Indiana Pacers. I'm going to put them in dog shit. I'll be completely honest. The team is just playing terribly right now. It's kind of confusing because the Indiana Pacers are coming out the finals. Well, you could say it because the Pacers got some major injuries what they have to worry about this season. Obviously, you got Tyrese Maxey. He's going to be out all season long. So relying a lot on Pascal Siakam is basically your number one option. And I do think they're not just missing Tyrese Halliburton right now. They're missing Miles Turner right now because their defense took a significant drop ever since he left. But anyway, yeah, the Pacers, they only got 2 wins. How can I not put them in dog shit? Like they're playing really bad right now. I mean, like I said, you only got 2 wins for 5 weeks in the season. That's a pretty bad look, Indiana. Next up, we got the Pelicans. Yeah, the Pelicans are dog shit too, man. I don't know what's going on with that team. For a second, I thought the Pelicans were going to be actually I thought the Pelicans are going to be a lot better than this. I thought the Pelicans were going to be like 7-10 going into this week. Like I was expecting them to be good good, but I expected them to be like a playing tournament type team. And they still have weapons on the team. Zion Williamson actually been pretty damn good so far when he's been playing. I don't know if he's in or out now, or if he's settled with an injury, but man, the Pelicans, man, they're just not playing well right now, and it's just frustrating to see as Pelican fans. Well, not me. I'm a Lakers fan, but anyway, like I said, the Pelicans, they're not playing good basketball right now. They kind of suck. Next up, we have the Detroit Pistons. Listen, it's been a crazy history for the Pistons from absolutely to the worst rock bottom to ended up being one of the best teams that we're probably ever going to see this year. The Pistons are elite right now. Like I said, the Pistons, Cade Cunningham is working his ass off. The secondary meaning the bench, they all look good. The starters look good. Love the additions they had this offseason. And the Pistons, they have one of the best offenses in the league. They have one of the best defenses in the league. Team has won like 13, 12 straight games. Like the Pistons are on fire, and they look like one of the better teams in all of basketball. They look like a team that can hang around with Denver right now. Next up, we got the Toronto Raptors. I'm not gonna lie, they look pretty good right now. Toronto, they look all right. Listen, they don't, like I said, they don't have the most star power roster in the world, but they're 7-8 games above 500. So recording this, their offense looks good. Scotty Barnes looks good. Their bench looks good. The whole starting unit looks good. Their defense looks solid. Like the Raptors, if they keep playing this up, man, they could be doing something here in the East, because, like I said, the East is a very weak Eastern Conference. So if you can play good basketball, kind of like what Miami is, kind of like Miami and Atlanta, like if those three teams continue to play good basketball, they can do something. It's like I said, especially in the weak Eastern Conference, all three of those teams are playing pretty damn well right now. Next up, we got Houston. Houston's still elite. I don't even care what the record is, man. Like I said, Houston, they have one of the best defenses in the league. They have one of the best offenses in the league. Kevin Durant looks like he's going well with that system. Love the way how he's playing down there with Shingun and Thompson. Like I said, that team already had defense, and it looks like their offense took a major step forward with Kevin Durant now on the roster. Like I said, I know the team is just fourth, but they also have one of the best records in the league. And ever since then, they lost the very first game to OKC. They only lost 3 games since. Rockets are elite. Moving on, we have San Antonio. This team was really hot going into the year. Like they were absolutely balling out going to the year. I think they started off 6-0 going into the year, and then unfortunately Wemby got injured, and I do not know how long it's going to take. Last time I checked, it was about a month or two. So I know San Antonio is going to miss them, and if they do go on a cold streak here, well, that would be kind of the reasoning why. But yeah, they're a good team. This team is definitely better than what they were last year. They got a better offense, have a better defense. They have that. Wemby might go for Defensive Player of the Year, but it depends, because you can't miss that. You can't miss a certain amount of games. But yeah, the Spurs, Spurs, they're a good team right now. I love De'Aaron Fox's ambition to that team, man. And the team offense looks good. And I like that team a lot. Next up, we got the Phoenix Suns. This team's actually been solid. This team's actually been way better than I thought they were going to be right now. Listen, the Suns are battling, and they're 6th place in the Western Conference, and they're playing good basketball right now. Like, Devin Booker's going off, and they have some guys on their bench. Jalen Green, I know he's injured, but he was doing good before he got injured. I love the addition of Dylan Brooks to that team. I think that really upgrades their defense. Also, their offense has actually been pretty good this year. D-Book's having a monster year. Gillespie's been stepping up. They just have guys that you just don't expect to step up. They step up, and they held Devin Booker on the scoring column. Like I said, this team is not playing that bad, y'all. Another team that I thought was going to be asked this year, kind of like the Trailblazers, kind of like the Trailblazers or the Sixers, like 2 teams I kind of expected to be asked this year, but they're playing better than what I thought they would be playing. And after that, we have OKC. I mean, it's not fun playing against OKC this year. It's just not fun. Basically, I mean, OKC is elite, man. They have the best record in the league. They're probably gonna have the best record in the league this year. It just feels like every single time you play every again, you're just gonna go out there and get your asses kicked for 2.5 hours. It's just not fun playing this team. Next up, we have the Golden State Warriors. I mean, they're just solid right now. There's really nothing too special about them. I mean, they're just the same Warriors as you watched last year. They're like Steph Curry balling out. Jimmy Butler's actually starting to ball out now. I think he's really starting to fit into that system well. They have a solid defense. I mean, it's not the greatest in the world, but they have the solid defense. Same thing with their offense. Not the greatest offense in the world, but they have a solid offense. The team is just exact definition of average. After that, we have Washington, absolute dog water. I mean, let's face it. The Washington's probably the worst team in basketball right now. Besides, ever since they have like Chris Middleton and maybe Alex R. But besides, well, the only person I can really get credit here so far this year for the Washington is Chris Middleton. Besides that team is absolutely shit. That has no offensive weapons at all. And last but not least, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota's kind of hard to rank right now. Sure, they're inconsistent, but Anthony Edwards is coming back. But the team's been balling to Anthony Edwards, and Anthony Edwards by himself is balling out. I still think Minnesota's a good team. Don't get me wrong. I think they started a good team. They just gotta work their way into some stuff. But for right now, I think Minnesota's a good team. They still have that core which they had last year, so maybe they do develop. Maybe they start playing better basketball right now, or going forward. But next time I see you guys in week 10, you guys should be a lot better than what you are right now. But I know by the bottom of my heart that you guys are a good team right now, so I'm just gonna put you guys there for the moment. Alright guys, let's go ahead and do it for my NBA check-in, or my NBA power rankings video for after 5 weeks of NBA basketball, or I should say the first 5 weeks. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe before, make sure to join Discord, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys for next video when we get into our week 5 NBA predictions. But whatever guys, I appreciate everybody's support. This is BabyNation.com. Peace out, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, and see you then.